Okay. Hello! Hopefully this is sounding okay. Never know. Continue. Yeah. Let's see. And back to the fishing thing. I'm hoping to finish Pikachu, you're interrupting. Finish this soon because well, the fishing's kind of boring, to be honest. And I'm kind of exhausted, like most of what there is to do in this game. Most of it. Pull! Tiny crab. Yeah. And this is like... wow, that's small. Pull! I think, other than the fishing, and just trying to get Squirtle, which is like my main goal here. I could collect the balloons, and then there's the sapphire, and I think that's about it. For collectibles. Yep. Pull! Hey, Poliwag, I needed that one. Which I think means that the only thing left after this would just be Cobalt. With the Seadra and Starmie? I'm not sure if Kingler's a thing. No, Starmie is. Hold on. Pull! 2 Poliwags in a row. To pull little Poliwags. Oh, hold on. Pull! And the worst part of fishing is that it's like... A lot of the entertainment from this game comes from the random shit that Pikachu does, and he doesn't do very random anything when you're trying to fish. It's just... He can't eat anything that he's not supposed to. He can't try to hit you with a stick if you know... idle too long. Pull! He can't go off and do anything weird. And it just makes fishing kind of dull. But I still want to pull up Squirtle anyway, so that's what we're doing. Biggest was Magikarp. We got Poliwag. Alright, let's see what we got left. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so maybe Kingler is a thing? And Squirtle's that last one. So I think we're going to Cobalt next, and... oh, I got them all. Cool. I think we're going to Cobalt next. And spend an eternity there, I suppose. I don't know other stuff to talk about, but I don't know how to lead into it. I also still want to go... I gotta stop talking when he's doing that. I still need to go over... want to go over the localization with this game, because I find it fascinating, but... I might leave that for, like, whatever the last episode winds up being, because it's gonna be all fishing this one. Pull! Pull! Yeah. That's a big horsey. Oh shit, that's a big horsey. Gee, they're bigger than you are, bud. I wish fishing up Lapras was an option. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Hold on. Pull! Damn you! You're a bitch. Nothing on the line, really. Well, maybe if you'd held on, there would have been something there. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Pull! Oh, no. Nah, we're losing that one. Dang, that was a big one, too. Buddy, you gotta get the Starmies. Oh, come on. Hold on. Pull. Bit you. Alright. Alright. Come on. Nothing? Nothing. Nothing. Alright. Throw it again. Starmie? Nope. Hold on. I said hold on, but okay, you do you. I don't think he knows what the commands are supposed to be doing. Maybe I don't know what the commands are supposed to be doing. Hold on. Pull. It's a shame that there's no shinies in this game, but this game was before shinies, so it's perfectly fair. Unlike new Pokemon Snap, which totally should have had shinies in it. It's a shame how little they did with that game. I mean, we got the one DLC and then nothing after that. And it felt like there should have been more, because we had the, oh, welcome back, Quill. Felt like there should have been more to new Snap, since they introduced that shrink feature, and it's like fully implied that there'd be more to it, but that was it. Oh, and we'll get a new Snap too. That'd be nice. Took forever just to get the first one though. Go to sleep. What? Quill, why do we let you out of your bubble? What are we gonna do with you? Let's see. Pull. Yes, I want a Hey You Pikachu 2 so bad right now. The humor in this game is like fantastic. The controls are actually decent when you have a good mic. Like, this could be a great game. Pull. And I think it's like underrated, really. A lot of people that they don't think of this one as fondly as they did Snap, because of you know how bad it was on the N64, and it's like with improvements, this game is like so good. Pull. Yeah, I don't even have like half the frustration I did when I was playing as a kid, because I'm using it with, you know, an actual microphone that doesn't suck. It's not even like high quality mic. I don't know how cheap this thing was, but it was decently cheap. And like massive improvement over the Pull N64 one. No, okay. No one had a good mic because, okay, so reportedly the voice recognition unit, aka the cheap-ass microphone that attached to the N64, apparently when you can actually hear how it records, you basically sound like an Eldritch Horror. So, yeah, no wonder he wasn't listening. Pull! Pull! It probably sounds somewhat similar to how the DS and 3DS, that mic sounds, you know, when you like record for Chatot and it's garbled garbage. Probably sounds something like that, but maybe a little clearer. I have not heard how that thing records actually, but the way it's described sounds dismal. Like horrific at best. So yeah, this game with an actual good microphone, it goes like really, really well. And it's funny. Not when you're fishing, but doing like anything else in this game is kind of like hilarious, even when he completely screws things up on you, so you can't, you know, complete the challenge. Yeah, yeah. Pull! Yeah, when he like completely screws things up, it's like, it's hilarious. Like, you know, one of the previous episode, you know, streams I did here, he ate my megaphone and I needed that to get the thing down out of the tree. And I'm just like, you have completely ruined this whole task, but you ate the megaphone. It's funny. And if I idle too long, like in the, yeah, if I idle too long in the bedroom or, you know, I think even in the Ochre Woods, he will, like, eventually come up and, like, hold a stick like he's trying to hit me behind my back. So you turn around and you see him, he's about to swing at you. And it's like, really? Sleep. He ate the megaphone. He just, I think, I don't remember. I think he asked if he can give it to Magnemite first so he could put it in the stew. And when I told him no, he ate it. And I'm like, but what? What? Buddy. He's a little shit. And you spend too long in the bedroom, he eventually starts pulling the, you know, tissues out of the box, and he is something else. This game, the humor is great. Just, I would love to see a sequel with the same kind of interactions, the same what the fuck moments. It's good. It's really good and really underrated. Yeah. Yeah. Just actually a fantastic game. Pull. Pull! Oh, I'm gonna lose that one. I wish there was like more to it. And, you know, I think like even better is that a sequel, they could probably have it so you can interact with more than just Pikachu. They could have you like interact with the other starters or something. If I were to make a sequel to this game, I'd probably call it like Hey You Pikachu and Friends, and you can, you know, pick Eevee, you could pick any of the starters, Pull, and just have like different interactions with each of them. I think that would be fantastic. But there's no demand for it because it was such garbage when it came out. And it's sad. Pull! Yeah. Man. Pull! If I could ever have the influence to get, you know, people to demand Pokemon to remake or make a sequel to a game, it would be this one. This one deserves it. Plus we already got Snap. So, don't need to ask for that one. Do want a sequel to New Snap though, so maybe that too. Hold on. Hold on. Pull. Fine. Just gonna lose a very large carp there. Don't look at me like that. Tiny. Pull. Yeah, I haven't done Mystery Dungeon aside from the demo for the 3D one. Hello. Yeah, I haven't done Mystery Dungeon. I can't say that I'm particularly interested in Mystery Dungeon either. Ranger, though. I would like more Ranger games. Alrighty. Sleep. Go. So obedient. No. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no. Do not. Do not. No! Ugh. Oh, not again. I hate this game. This is one reason why I really want to wrap up this game, actually. I mean, as much as I love Hey You Pikachu, I hate the Megaphone game. Yeah. Pikachu, this game is so freaking boring. Like, I complained about fishing. I suddenly appreciate fishing so much more. Get your ass over here. Over here. Hey, you. Yeah, fucker. Get over here. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Stop it. Come here. You're not funny. Not funny. Only one of us is enjoying this. Get your butt over here. There. Got through it quick. I don't like grindy dungeon games, really. Alright. You're a little asshole. Oh, we can look up the sky. That's nice. Okay. Nothing up there. Oh, I hate the Megaphone game. Yeah. Where is he at? On the shelf. Asshole. Alright. Back to fishing. Alright. Still need Starmie. Bummer. They're coming up more frequently, though, so that's nice. I can actually finish this relatively soon, I suppose. And... yep. Come on. Pull! That's a Staryu. Pull! Pull harder is a command? What do you mean pull harder is a command? Oh, that Staryu's not as small as I thought. What's DDV? Oh, is that, something Valley, whatever it was. Tiny. Pull! What was that? I don't think he's done that one before. Yeah, okay, Disney Dreamlight Valley, right. Pull! Pull! Hold on. Hold on. Pull. Oops. Alright. Fine. Didn't need Horsey anyway. See if I care. Nothing on the line. Then hurry up and pull it in. Hold on. Hang in there. Pull. Yes! Starmie! Yes! Also clipping through Starmie. Fantastic. Love it. Oh, it's big. Look at her. Look. Just a little bit longer legs and we got a mega. Yuck. Anyway. That was not a good Starmie model, I gotta say. Pull! Like, hot competition. Which one's worse, that or Mega Starmie? Oof. Alright. Can we get Cedra now? Cedra, Kingler. We got Starmie. Ah, OQ, bitch. Yeah. There we go. Only 3 left. Only 3 left. Almost done with fishing. Yeah, sleep. Well, maybe we cruise to fishing and then we're going to talk about colors. Because, man, have I been looking at a lot of colors lately. Kind of a pain in the butt. Oh, a telescope. I don't think we can do anything with the telescope. Can I even look at the... No. I can look at the telescope. Can I pick up the telescope? I don't think I can. Because it's too high up. Oh. Okay. Fine. Didn't want to look at the telescope anyway. Alright. So I think we need Cedra and Kingler. I think that's what we need. I think we got everything else. Also would like a bigger Dratini. I mean, technically it was about rocks. It was just colors on rocks. Hold on. Hold on. Pull. Fine, don't pull. Just let it... I'm not looking at rocks today because waiting for more rocks to come out. So we can look at rocks. But I've looked at tiles, towels, furniture. Pull. It's all very interesting and important, I'm sure. Well, I look at funky shaped rocks when they make the rocks funky shapes, but currently the rocks are all just marbles. Which, you know, it would be cool actually to make like mega stone marbles. Pull. Probably make a lot of money off that. There's our next business venture. Mega stones. Sell them on Etsy or something. Or a site that sucks less, but I can't think of anything other than Etsy. So, I mean... Pull! Hold on. Hold on. Pull. Oh, we're gonna lose it. Pull harder. Fine. It wasn't Kingler anyway. Very big Krabby, though. Nothing on the line. Well, pull it in. Okay. We're so close, Pikachu. Oh no, it's getting late. Pull. Pull. Hey, glad we got this last Staryu. Oh, biggest star. Never mind. I am glad we got this last Staryu. It's the biggest Staryu. Nice. We got a big Staryu, and I think we accomplished nothing else. I wonder how big they can get. Oh, Tentacruel. Tentacruel's the one that we're missing? Huh. So, Tentacruel and I think Seadra? No Kingler? I guess that's just as well. I wouldn't be able to tell it apart from the Krabby, to be honest. Krabbies are already pretty big. Alright, so just 2 more from there, and then we can get Squirtle. Can we get Squirtle, like, anywhere? Can I just, like, fish at Ochre and then try to get a big Dratini and a Squirtle? That would be nice. Although it would be kind of funny to fish up Squirtle in front of Squirtle at Olivine. Like, hey, you got twins. That would be kind of amusing. Let's see. Pull. No, hold on. Pull. Dang. Alright, so we'll have to see if we can get Squirtle. Bigger Staryu. Okay. Man, but I want to get bigger Dratini. Maybe try getting Dratini again before we get Squirtle. I don't know. Hold on. Oh. How did you interpret that as a pull? Does hold on even, like, mean anything, really? I don't understand. Okay. Oh. You do you. You do you. Oh, hold on. Pull. Damn, Starmie. You're blocking the camera. And the smaller Starmie. This is such a bad Starmie model! I like how the back of it is just like holding still and the rest of it's rotating, but the back of it isn't even touching the ground. Hold on. Hold on. Pull. The only thing that bugs me is that stupid gauge in the bottom left corner has like stray pixels on it and around it. It's like low-key irritating. Come on. Hold on. Pull harder. Yeah, I don't think that command really does anything. Pull! Now this is a baby. Look at the tiny little thing. He's so small. Little 5-inch horsey. If that's 5 inches, how big is Pikachu? It's gonna be the end of the day before you catch anything. Oh, no. Hold on. Pull. Now this is a baby one. Oh, the baby Starmie. Hi, little tiny. Okay, Pikachu's must be around 20 inches. I guess that's about right. It's gonna be end of the day. Definitely gonna be end of the day. I wish... yeah, Kingler. Kingler. So, oh, it is... Oh, it's Kingler and Tentacruel. There's no Seadra? Oh, make me sad. I wanted Seadra. I think he is. He's only like... somewhere around like 2 feet tall, I think. Starmini. Starmini. Sleep. Man, I was hoping that we'd have Seadra, but I guess Seadra isn't in here. I like Seadra. No, we have to get Kingler and Tentacruel. Tentacruel of all things. Why did they pick Tentacruel? Seadra had to be easier to model, right? Like, you know who doesn't have a million tentacles? Seadra. And you picked Tentacruel? Are you crazy? Alright, where's Tentacruel? I want to see all those tentacles come up. Pull. It would have been so funny if that had been it. Pull. Hello, Slowpoke. There's like one really, really pink Slowpoke. Of course, so is, well. Paul! Hold on. Hold on. Fine, don't hold on. I don't care. Yeah, I wanted Cedra. Tentacruel had better look. I don't know. Amazing. How did you determine there's nothing on the line already? It was still a ways out. Doesn't usually make that call until it's closer to shore. Nope. Paul! Paul! Anyways, I was saying about Slowpoke, that Slowpoke, roughly the same color as the home render for Mega Slowbro, which is inexplicably, like, the wrong color. Don't know. Oh. Paul! Paul! Oh, you're gonna lose it. Paul! Fine, don't. Oh, would have been the biggest Krabby we've ever caught. Who needs that? Okay. Nothing again? Nope. Pull. Pull. Look, it is one very pink Slowpoke. It looks like it's been out in the sun too long. He's very sunburnt. I guess, you know, it makes sense. He's always here at the beach, I guess. So we don't have a pale Slowpoke. Pull! We got that sunburnt thing. No Shelter in this game either, which I guess, you know, no Slowbro, so no Shelter, no Slowbro. That would have been a fun interaction though, if we could pull up a Shelter and have Slowpoke evolve. Yeah, Tentacruel and Kingler. And no Cedra. Oh wait, we already caught— what? Wait. When did we catch Cedra? When did that happen? We caught Cedra? When? I do not recall this. Cedra is in the game? I don't recall ever seeing Cedra. When did this happen? Oh dear. Oh dear, I don't remember that happening. Apparently Cedra is in here, and I missed it? How much did that look like a horsey that I missed it? Go to sleep. Okay. When did we get Cedra? When did we get Cedra? I don't... Alright. I would like another Cedra now so I can figure out what happened. When did we get this? I demand a Cedra right now. I need to see where we went wrong. Come on. No. Pull. Pull. Okay, so Cedra is a thing. And I don't... I'm baffled. I don't know when that happened. Hold on. Hold on. Pull. Don't... Okay, well, we don't need it anyway, so... Nah. Give me Cedra. Yes, there's nothing on the line. Give me Cedra. And Kingler and Tentacruel while we're at it. Eh. Pull! This is a horsey. Yes, it's a horsey. Give me Seadra. No, we need Tentacruel and Kingler. Pull! Pull! Well, I wanted the big fish. Fine. Yeah, we need 2 from here. And I want to see Seadra again. I'd like a bigger Dratini. And then we need Squirtle. I already determined nothing on the line again. He's calling it awful quick. Paul! This horsey? Yeah, it's horsey. Horse again. Hold on. Pull. Pull. Oh, okay. You got it. And then it's gonna be the end of the day before you catch anything else. A bigger horsey. Yep, I knew it. Baffled. Absolutely baffled. There we go. Instant sleep. You better not play the megaphone game when you wake up, bud. Thank God. Alright. Got you. Alright. Seadra, please. Or Tentacruel, or Kingler. Pull! This is none of the above. Pull! I'm sure the fish up Gyarados. That would be funny. Yeah, you think that's surprising? Imagine if it was a Gyarados! Pull! Hold on. That's another thing that they could expand upon if they were to make a sequel to this game, is we have so many more things he could fish up. Pull! Pull! Fine, don't. I have more interactions. Like evolving Slowpoke would be a nice one. I guess we'll be doing that with Pokemon Snap soon, because that seems to be winning my poll. Nothing on the line. Hold on. Horsey again. Pull. Nope. Alright. Pull. Hold on. Pull. Alright. Let it go. Don't care. Just a big Magikarp. Oh yeah, I put up a poll on Twitter asking what the next game should be, and it's overwhelmingly Pokemon Snap. The two stadium games are like neck and neck for second place. Pull. Hmm. Yeah, Snap overwhelmingly more popular than Stadium. Or Stadium 2. And I guess I shouldn't be surprised, like, in the slightest. Fanbase loves Snap, really. I say the stadiums are kind of boring. And yet, I'm sure Champions will be a hit, so... I don't know. I don't know. Why is everything gotta be at the same fishing hole? I can't even change it up, really. Pull! There it is! There's Mr. Tentacles! There it is! Look at him, he looks like he's running! Okay, so we got our galloping Tentacruel, very, very small. I'd love to see a bigger one. Pull! Pull! Yeah. He's so tiny! Our little galloping Tentacruel! Let's see. Can we get another one? Pull! Pull! There's another horsey, right? Yep, another horsey. Yeah, get Cedra. Pull! Hold on. Pull! Okay, don't. Whatever. I want another Tentacruel! Get me another Tentacruel! And Cedra. Pull! Pull! No more Starmies though. I think we've seen enough Starmies. And Staryus, for that matter. Yeah. Day ending. Wish these days last a little longer. Pull! Yeah, I want to see a real big Tentacruel. I have a feeling that these things like kind of scale, so as I get bigger ones, they start getting bigger. It kind of makes sense because then you can like infinite fish for bigger and bigger, you know, fish. Tentacruel, Tentacruel. So all we need is Kingler, and then we can get Squirtle. Sleep. And then we're done with fishing. Thank goodness. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Cedra, Kingler, please. Preferably Cedra. And Tentacruel. Not you. Pull. Not even the biggest carp we've had. I bet Magikarp's probably the one that we have the largest of. Pull! Pull! Fine, don't. We don't need Staryu anyway. Yeah. Don't need Star you, don't need Star me. Pull! What did I just say? Pull! About not needing Staryu. Yeah. Pretty big Staryu. Pull! Pull! Come on. Pull! Pull! Fine, don't. Didn't need it anyway. No, day's ending again. Can I catch something interesting, please? No. Pull! Pull! It's not interesting, it's a tiny carp. And the day about to end, so don't bother throwing the thing out. Hey! Hey! No, can't distract him. Fine. Okay. Pikachu. Instant sleep. Now, why does he sleep on the bed and I sleep on the floor? Yeah, why do you get the bed? You have no problem sleeping on shelves, cushions, the desk. You'd probably sleep up on the TV if you get the chance. I don't. Why? Why don't I get to sleep on the bed? Hmm? Spoiled little brat. Alright. Not looking at the trumpet. I'll play it. Yeah. Yeah, just throw it. You know what? Dance. Dance. Yeah? No? I'm fine. Don't. Yeah, I didn't want to see you dance anyway. We're gonna go back to fishing. Yeah, something that's confusing me is I think... Oh, I can't view it from here. I guess. I think we're missing a key item, actually. I don't know where it is. Or what it is. Pull! Alright, we got Horsey. Yeah, that's not a Seadra. Catch a Seadra! And that's not a Seadra either. Pull! Not even a big Magikarp. Pull. Tiny thing. Another horsey? Another horsey. How'd you struggle with that? 3-inch horsey. You're so small. So small. Yeah. Pull. What's this one? 5 inches? 7 inches? I think you're full of it. Yeah. That thing is tiny. Pull. Horsey again. Pull. Yeah, man. Pull. I'm not sure if I would even recognize if we caught Kingler when it finally shows up. Yeah, day's about to end and we've had nothing interesting. Come on! Something. Pull! Pull harder. Fine, don't. Pull! Yeah. Still need Kingler. Ah, we got a fishing flag. We're making so much money and we got, like, other than balloons, nothing to spend it on. Sleep. Do. No, no! Oh god, no! Oh, you pain in the... No! Oh my god. We definitely need to get Kingler and Squirtle like ASAP so we never have to do this again. Hello! Hi, Mike. Pikachu's being a little shit again. No, I hate the megaphone game. Get over here. Get over here. Change the view mode to Pikachu mode. I can't. Dang it. Get over here. Here. Jackknob. Pain in the ass. I hate you. I hate you right now. So much. This is one thing I do not want to see if they ever made a sequel, is this stupid megaphone game. Come here. No. Bad. You. Come here. Stop laughing at me. You're the only one enjoying this. Come here. Yeah, give that to me, you asshole. Don't like this. Oh my gosh, it's so late because we wasted time doing this. 50 seconds. Duh. Oh, that would. Go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be my luck. Something's different. What's going on? Are we going shopping again? Don't make me... No! 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 Not back to back! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Not this, too! No! I follow Pikachu in the cardboard box again. Can I just go bury myself in the box instead? This takes so long. Get your ass moving. Yeah, you can't see me. I'm just in a frickin' box. Get over here. Oh, I have to actually point at him. Keep it moving, Buster. Stop it. My god, don't get distracted. Frickin' Charmander. Where is Charmander? It's all the way up there. It means that he's in prime vantage point to be distracting Pikachu this entire frickin' time. What are you doing? Hey! Come on. Gloom. Go pay attention to Gloom instead. At least it would be progress. I stand here. Can you stop it? Hey! Hey! Oh my god. Stop getting distracted saying hi to Charmander. Charmander is not that interesting. Move. I know, you're so confused. There's a frickin' box talking to you. Oh, man. This is by far the worst. Can I, like, skip this? I don't think I can. Alright. With any luck, he won't... I know. You're standing in the gloom. But, yeah, okay. Huh. Alright. Just go over here. Please. I want to go. Man, they have to do this back to back. How are you so forgetful, you attention deficit little rat? Let's go. Come on. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Yeah. I can't even, pick anything up or do, anything remotely interesting other than wait for your dumb butt to keep moving. Oh. Shopping. You know what? The megaphone game isn't nearly as bad as this. Yeah, hey. Good job. The only thing we can do is wake him up. I think we actually did just lose money there. Don't. Hey. You don't have to talk to the plant. You don't have to eat the plant either. Man, he is so forgetful. Alright, first area cleared. Fantastic. Only 2 more to go. Alright, come on. Let's see, I think... Up! Up! Alright. Keep moving. Oh! We do lose money when he trips. Huh. Hey! Hey! There you go. Okay, so they do tell you that you do lose... You do lose some. That's what it's telling you, is I am losing it when he trips over things, at least. Hey! Yeah. Not that I really need to worry about it. We got plenty of money, but... Hey. Yeah. Alright. Successfully have not lost any more. We have plenty of money though, so he can like trip and get distracted all he wants. I don't think we're ever gonna be able to spend it all. Hi. Yeah, don't get distracted by the peach. Can't tell you to thunderbolt the thing down. You're never gonna figure it out on your own because you're dumb. Look, we got fishing to do. I would rather not be doing this. So get your ass going. Hi. Yeah, it's not an oddish. Okay. No! Stop it! Oh, good grief. Keep moving. Oh, that... Where did the top part of that tree go? Hmm. Okay. Okay. Take a right. Take a right. Hey! Nope, he's gonna trip. And we're gonna lose. Okay. You can actually hear the money fall when he does that. Huh. Hey! Okay, move on. What are we losing? Like 50 at a time every time he does that? Alright, oh, almost cleared this one in record time. Just got one more area. And then you could maybe not do this ever again? Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna let you. Yeah, you can hear the money fall. Get up. Up. Oh no. You lost more than 50 that time. Oh, they are. Yeah. Alright. It's back in Pikachu mode. Hey! Come on. Here we go. Yeah, if we ever get sequel to this game, I don't want this or the Megaphone game to make a return. These are the worst parts of the game. Hey! Come on. Yeah. Fine. Got plenty of money for you to be a dumbass, so get up. Oh. Yeah, you're so confused that you can't see the box following you. Why do we let you do this on your own? Do not. Please stop. Come on. What did Squirtle do that pissed you off? Is Squirtle like hurling insults at you? Is that what? What did you do, Squirtle? Squirtle is like mad, pissing him off, and I don't understand what Squirtle's doing other than, you know, talking. I guess Squirtle must be some kind of rude jerk. Squirtle, can you please stop talking to him? Squirtle. Hey. Squirtle, please stop having words for Pikachu. He's on an important mission here. Move! Oh, good golly. Pikachu! Let's go. Let's go, Pikachu. Let's go. Keep it moving. Ay, 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 ay. Squirtle, stop being a rude bastard. Never mind him. Come on. Just ignore him. He's a Twitter user. Let's go. Hey. He's trolling you. Stop. Stop getting trolled by Squirtle. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Stop it. Stop getting distracted. He just... Come on. Come on. There, Squirtle's gone. Thank goodness. Do not come back. Don't worry, well, one day we're gonna fish him up. Hey. Finally, what did we were supposed to get? I think a bluebell. I think we're supposed to get a bluebell. Yeah, supposed to get a bluebell. What is that red thing? Is that? Oh, chestnut. Bluebell. Mushroom. Get the bluebell. Very good. Yay! Finally done. Ever has like a ice box behind him. I don't know where he gets the ice. Yeah, you got flower growing out of your head, genius. Yeah, you did such a good job. Yeah, this thing takes so long. Oh, good grief. Well, at least that's over. Home at last. We only wasted the entire day on your easily distracted pain the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe he does get it from Lapras. Anyway. Thank goodness we're not doing that again. Now, what do you want? You are a pain in the butt. No more of your stupid games, and my mother needs to stop sending you on errands because you are the worst errand boy. She only does it because you're cute. She only does it because you're cute. Oh, he has a stick. And he threw the stick. Thanks. Alright. Back to fishing. Actually, wait. Something I wanted to check. Yeah. Yeah, we have a slot open in here. I don't know what goes in it. It's weird. Oh, we have a harmonica. Hey. Yeah, take that. Play it. What? No. Hey! Did you just... So much for the harmonica. Yay! Good job, Quill. So much for the harmonica. Oh, he cooked it. No, we're not going out that way. We're going out this way. Oh, boy. I took the harmonica out for just a second. Oh. Okay. Okay. Pull. Big star you. Pull! Pull harder! Damn it. I wanted that star you. Oh boy, that poor harmonica. Pull! Pull! Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy. That is why hanging out in the bedroom's like more fun than fishing. You can do such random shit. Pull! Oh, that poor harmonica. Alright. Go get Kingler and Cedar. Pull! I appreciate the Starmies and all, but we've already done that, and these are all smaller than the one that I caught, so... Hold on. Pull! I'm getting so many Starmies now. I'm kind of hoping Lapras gets a Mega. There was that one stone in the trailer that makes me think, you know, maybe on top of the whole Galar thing. Pull! Because I suspect, given, you know, the ones that we've had hinted at so far, or like straight up kind of leaked, you know, Machamp, Snorlax, Butterfree, all Pokemon that had G-Max forms, right? So if Hyperspace Lumiose is like Lumiose, if Galar took over the Kalos region, then it would make some sense to have the, you know, Megas for Pokemon that had G-Max. Particularly the Kanto ones, of course, because, you know, Kanto. Plus, I think the Kanto Pokemon, they don't seem as out of place. Does kind of make me wonder about Garbodor, though. Because that was, like, the only other one... Yeah, everyone but Kingler. Which is about how my fishing trip is going so far, too. But, yeah... Garbodor was, like, the only one that wasn't, you know, Gen 1 or Gen 8 that got a Gigantamax. So... yeah, I don't know. And we know Garbodor's in the game. Pull! So Mega Garbodor could be a thing. And Megas for all of the Gigantamax could be a thing. Although it does kind of blow my theory that they like to have one for every type. Because that would be more than one for every type. Pull! It really makes me wonder about the... DLC. Like, I think there's a chance that... I mean, that we'll get as many new forms in the DLC as we did in the base game. And I think there's a chance that we might even get more in the DLC than the base game. Though it feels wrong. Pull! Still feels wrong for it to be like that. But we're just like used to DLC introducing less. And I think they could surprise us with this one. Pull! Hold on. I think what Corey was saying about the 26 was because, well, it was in response to Lumi saying, like, 6 forms of Mega Noivern, and Corey's just saying, like, you know, why settle for 6 when you can have 26 of them, one for every letter? Because, you know, it'd be, Noivern, X, Y, and etc. Pull! Hold on. So I don't think that was really anything. Pull! Oh, don't pull then. But I think we're gonna get a lot more than people are expecting. Pull! I don't know why I'm telling you to pull, there's nothing there. It's to confuse you. Pull! I think there's going to be more than just the the DLC also. Like Mega Dimension, I would guess would be like alternate Lumiose, so basically the Galar one that I suspect is coming. Hold on. Pull harder. Pull. Fine, we don't need that Starmie. But yeah, I think Mega Dimension's gonna be the Galar Lumiose that I suspect is coming. Then I think we're probably going to get Necrozma and the Ultra Beasts and the Tapus put in somehow. Maybe that'll be like a Pecharunt thing where the, you know, like free DLC mini episode kind of deal. Maybe. Or maybe that'll be part of the DLC. But I think Necrozma being in Kalos is a thing that, like, or in Lumiose specifically, is a thing that needs to happen. Go to sleep. Because, you know, it's Necrozma and the City of Light. And they already kind of played with that with Pokemon Go when they were doing Necrozma. They had him and showed him in Paris. So yeah, I think it's gonna happen, especially because, you know, all the Alola legendaries that weren't in the game in Scarlet and Violet, which is absolutely weird, really, given how they put all the other legendaries in there except for the Kalos ones. Pull! Like, if you're gonna single some out, you single out, okay, Kalos, makes sense, we got ZA coming. They did the same thing with the Gen 4 legendaries with Sword and Shield, as I recall. So, yeah, when they leave them out, it's like, you know, something's coming. Pull! But it's such a weird pairing to be like the Kalos legendaries and then the Alola sub-legendaries, but I guess also kind of makes sense because, you know, Gen 6 didn't have its own sub-legendaries. Pull! So I think it could also be a sign that, you know, maybe Z moves will get added to ZA, which kind of makes sense that, you know, it's a Z, for one thing. And we've had Mega Evolution and Pull Z moves in the same game before. And you introduce the Ultra Beast and Ultra Necrozma, especially. That one basically needs a Z move to exist. And also, we've talked about, I think there was a Pull in ZA where the Z moves are mentioned. So I think they're not gonna, I don't think they're gonna like just throw in a mention of Z moves and not have Z moves show up. And Pull. It also, like, I think it makes sense with the plus moves Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. They really need to reintroduce the Z moves before it comes to champions, and we already saw with champions in the Omni Ring that, you know, Z moves are already like there when champions starts, basically. Like, why would you have Z moves be most prominent on the Omni Ring if you're not going to start champions off with Z moves, right? But I think the other thing is the other thing is I think the Z moves would work. I think the plus move system works, you know, with Z moves. If you think about it, that the whole plus move thing in ZA, where what is it? They just use like stronger versions of attacks or whatever, and you have to fill the gauge. Well, you fill the gauge and you've got, you know, a Z crystal on you, then you use bigger attack instead of mega. You know, I think it's kind of geared towards, like, even more than Mega Evolution. I think that plus move mechanic is geared more towards Z moves than Megas, really. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's geared more towards Z moves than Megas. Stoneless Mega. I don't know about Stoneless Megas. I think Rayquaza was already kind of a pain in the ass. Sleep. So far, I can't think of who they do a Stoneless Mega for, because we already know Zygarde gets one. Gets a stone. So... It feels like there's a lot that they've been hinting at coming, and it feels like it's like too much. But I don't know. Pull. There's just like too many things that kind of fit perfectly with ZA. Too many possible plots, too many, you know, mechanics that just like, it feels like it's too much for DLC. Maybe there'll be free updates. Oh, pull. Hold on. Fine, don't. So, or maybe we'll get another paid, you know, another batch of paid DLC, and that would be something, but not a popular choice. I think more popular would be if, you know, the brunt of what we get comes in with the DLC, the paid DLC, and then we get like a Pecharunt epilogue kind of update after that. Pull would be way more popular. It's kind of tough waiting to see how this is playing out, because it's so many things that it's like, what are they doing? Hold on. Hold on. Pull. Yeah, we have never seen DLC for a Legends game before. I suspect Volcanion will be more like Diancie, because it was already basically leaked, hinted that Diancie's gonna be like a Manaphy quest. So, you know, go to a location and, you know, figure out whatever puzzle. I think Volcanion is going to be the same thing. Oh, Hoopa's more like pull. Shoot, I almost missed Seadra. Ah! Finally getting Seadra! Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't know how I missed Seadra before. That is a different model. Anyway, I think Volcanion is going to be like the Diancie for the DLC. Yeah. I think, like, Dancy is the Manaphy quest for the base game. I think Volcanion's going to be the Manaphy quest for the DLC. And then Hoopa is going to be more like Giratina or Arceus encounter. Like, main story kind of thing. Well, there's a lot of things that are in the base. A lot of the time we get things in the base game that aren't actually obtainable, but you can transfer them in once you get home. And then later they add like an event or DLC or something. So it's like, even if Volcanion's data is in the base game, it might not be unlockable until we get something else to actually unlock it. Yeah, Sinjo. I wonder about Sinjo. Like, definitely we're doing like something with Johto soon, but it would also make sense if we do Sinjo. Because if you think about it, Kitakami is like, well, first off, physically it is closer to Sinnoh, but they also very much have worked in that Johto vibe. So is Kitakami basically in Sinjo, and could our Johto whatever actually be like a Sinjo Legends game? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, well, what was the lore for Sinjo anyway? I think it was like Johto people moved to Sinnoh, I believe was what it was. Something like that. So we could actually get like something that is Sinjo related. Hold on. Pull! Look at these Seadras. These are like kind of ugly Seadras. I'm sorry. I love Seadra, but it's that these are anorexic Seadras. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pull! Pull! Sinjo. So Sinjo like the Sinjo ruins and such with the unknown and all that. Sinjo is basically thought of as like the connection between Johto and Sinnoh. Pull! Yeah, you know what? I want a Mega Kingdra. I want it to look... Because, you know, Kingdra loses a lot of things that I really like about Seadra. So I want to make a Kingdra that has Seadra features, since all these freaking Megas are, you know, referencing their pre-evos anyway. I want Mega Kingdra. Pull! I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, but I want one. Like, big shame. This Seadra has, you know, such great fins on it and all that, and Kingdra just kind of... What if I decide to be a totally different seahorse? Pull! Hold on. Hold on. Fine, don't hold on. We don't need it anyway. Alright, so we got Seadra. We finally saw what Seadra looked like. Can we get, Kingler? Yeah, Kingler. Can we see Kingler soon? Also, I would like a bigger Tentacruel. Yeah, I think Mega Flagon's gonna happen just because ZA seems to be doing so much fan service. Like, they gave us the Dragonite with Dragonair features, and people have been wanting that for so long. We're getting Frostlass to complete the Snorunt evolution pair. I think we're gonna get Slowbro. One of them, anyway. Sleep. Yeah, hard to imagine Milotic. I don't think Milotic's gonna reference Seabass, really. But it could. It would be weird. I think we'll get Flygon. Because they know the fanbase has been demanding Flygon. They know the fanbase wanted the Dragonair, Dragonite thing to happen. Fanbase wanted them to complete the split evolutions that they left unbalanced. Yeah. Yeah, I think the regional forms are just going to evolve into the same megas. It would be pretty sweet if we can get a Mega Ninetales that is both, you know, regular and Alolan. Pull! It would be something else, yeah. Corey put a bunch of regionals on his list, even. As I recall. Hard to imagine Zoroark getting one, but... Hold on. Pull. Yeah, I really want Fire Ice Ninetales. That would be really cool. Hold on. Or pull. You know, whatever. You're the tiniest Starmie yet. Look at that little thing! Look at the size of his butt. Definitely think that there's a reason why they're putting the regionals in the game. Pull! And I think a lot of people are just kind of like ignoring it because they're so... They're so used to regionals just being in the game. Like, they were in Sword and Shield, they were in Scarlet and Violet. So I think a lot of people are kind of like dismissing the fact that they're in as not being, you know, important. Pull! And... But we saw with Legends Arceus, they didn't have them all in there. And even if you try to, like, excuse, you know, oh, it's because it's from a, you know, different time period, blah, 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 or something like that, it's like, it still doesn't make sense. Pull. Hold on. It's not like you couldn't transfer things in from home. So it's just like, it's kind of weird, and to me, it's a red flag that they're doing something with the regionals in this game. And one of those things is, I think, you know, like as I said, like alternate Lumios being Galarian Lumios, basically. So the Galarians make sense. But what about the Alolans? What about the Hisuian? And so that's why I think, you know, there's got to be something for those. And so that, like, Necrozma plot makes sense, and you could bring Alolans in with that. And then the Hisuians. I don't know about the Hisuians, but, you know, it is also sus that, like... I mean, we're still missing, you know, the whole Emmett Ingo thing, and also the Eiffel Tower was built like the same year as the I think the Meiji what was it? Meiji, not, was it Restoration? I think it was a Meiji Restoration. Anyway, that key event that basically that the Legends Arceus is based around. Same year, same time period as the Eiffel Tower was built. It's like, are they going to pass up on that? So are we going to see Lumios in the past or anything like that? There's so many like things that's just like, these are like juicy low-hanging fruits that they would want to like pluck from. What? Ah, Quill. Yeah. Yeah. There's like so much that is just like would tempt them to reference, and I think it's like too much coincidence for them to ignore. Pull. Fine, don't. Like, surely, like, you know, Necrozma in Paris is juicy. Eiffel Tower, same time as, Legends Arceus. Juicy. Pull. What if England took over France? Juicy. These are all like tempting plot lines that I don't think Game Freak would ignore. And with all the regionals in the game, it's like each one of those fits one of those plots. Pull. England took over, we have Galarians. We go into the past, we can get Hisuians. If Necrozma shows up, we could get Alolans. Yeah, anyone worry about story spoilers? Nothing major. I'm trying to avoid major story spoilers, so pull. So we won't talk her off a nuke. Anyway. I mean, I'm aware of the story spoilers because I don't care. Me, personally. But I know, I respect, you know, people who do, too, so. Hold on. Pull. Fine, don't pull. We're just gonna let it go then. But yeah, so I think we could get Alolans in the game with Necrozma, probably Ultra Wormholes, blah blah blah. I think we could have time travel of some kind, maybe, to the past. I can't imagine how these things are going to, you know, play out, if they're all going to come in the DLC together, if that's too much, if we're gonna, like, expect a second DLC, or a pull, or, like, an epilogue plotline of some sort. You know what? We'll go low-key story spoiler. So shit happens to the tower, and I think they're gonna have to come up with a follow-up to restore it. Because you think about it, like Scarlet and Violet, you know when you give away like your book? You give away your book and then it doesn't show up in like the start screen anymore. So finally you have like that thing, that event happen that I think, do you get it back when you talk to Arvin? I don't remember. But you know, you restore the book to the screen. And then Teal Mask. Yeah. Anyway, Teal Mask, you destroy the shrine and then you do something else to... No, I don't want to do that! Fine, we're gonna go play with Caterpie. Okay. Anyway, you do the thing to restore the shrine. So basically it's like Pokemon doesn't like to leave it so that any of their... They'll let you destroy stuff or give away stuff, but they don't like leaving it that way. So they tend to, you know, have something in so you can fix it and like restore the landmarks and whatever that get destroyed in the course of the game. Nothing stays, you know, gone. You can always bring it back. So, you know, with shit happening to that tower, they're gonna do something to restore that tower, I'm sure. Yeah. Another thing I wonder about is, oh, Caterpie. Not Caterpie. Caterpie. Turn the fuck around, doofus. Caterpie. He's starving. He's turning blue. Yes, panic. Please, go deal with it. Anyway. Thunderbolt. Yeah, go feed him. Anyway, another thing I wonder about that, you know, as I say, things that I think they would find tempting are Caledon, right? Duraludon turned into that, the Spire. That building in England when it G-maxes. So I think that turning our Caledon into the Eiffel Tower would be another tempting thing for them. For sure. And on top of that, it's got the same colors as Floette. And it's Galarian, pretty much. Shard. The Shard. I was close. It was an S word. Yeah, so G-Max Duraludon turns into that famous building. Caterpie. Caterpie. On top of that, our Caledon's user in Indigo Disc, Drayton, his hair is shaped like a mega stone for, you know, frick knows reason. Thunderbolt. Which is a weird design choice. Like, it looks stupid. And yeah, I think I'm picking up on, like, if something looks really, really dumb other than buildings in a Game Freak game, then it probably means something. Like those gaudy flowers in Legends Arceus. Like, why did we choose those awful colors for Romanos Island there? Because we're hinting at Scarlet and Violet. It's just like if it looks like a bad design choice, it probably means something. Which, like the excellent segue. I probably started talking about colors. Like the freaking awful uniforms in Scarlet and Violet. It's like, why would you pick those colors? Because it means something. No. Yeah, what do you want in the DLC, Quill? Ruby is worth as much as a fishing poster. Ah, yeah, Rayfor. I think Rayfor, like, she had so much more story to her, and are they really gonna leave that, like, unused? Sleep. Character customization. More? You want more character customization, because you're already getting character customization. They're, you know, we've already been told that clothes aren't gender locked, so if you want to put a skirt on your dude, it's a game for it. All the lovely men in crop tops and skirts is gonna... Of course, we haven't seen any skirts yet, and I wonder if we'll get any. Yep, we better get Emmett and Ingo. Alright, oh, well, I'm at it. Let's just take a moment to look at this. Yeah, so these freaking uniforms, it looks so... These color combos are so freaking bad. I think the blue and the yellow is a hint at Gen 10. They just really... They're so excited about Gen 10 that we're really hammering it in with the... And that's why we had the ugliest freaking uniforms. Look at these ugly ass uniforms. You know what? I wonder if they were hinting at black and white too. You know what? Black and white socks. We got gold and silver little emblems here. It's like, are they like hyping everything up and that's how these uniforms came together and they look like ass? I think it maybe is. We haven't seen any skirts, have we? I don't remember seeing any skirts. I've seen, like, the long flowy pants and all. But I don't recall seeing any skirts. Did I just do that again? Oh my god. I need to be more careful with these buttons. We don't want to be playing this Caterpie game. This is what I get from being distracted. This is what I get. Alright, Quill's right. We've seen skirts. We've seen skirts. Yeah, I see. 1 second. I'm pulling this up. Alright. Open this up. Alright, we've seen some skirts. There's a skirt there. There's a... I guess that's a skirt there. Another skirt there. I wasn't paying attention to friggin' the customization, honestly. I just... So, we got skirts. We could put boys in skirts. We're gonna have so many boys in skirts. It's gonna be great. A+ game. A+ game. We're gonna have boys in skirts. What more can you ask for? Alright. Now, I'm down for it. This is gonna be great. Alright. Can I get out of here? Yes, I can get out of here. I can leave this one. Okay. Alright. We don't have to... The Caterpies can starve. I'm sorry, Butterfree. We are abandoning your children. You better get your ass home quick. Alright. Alright. So, we're gonna have boys in skirts. And ZA is gonna be a fantastic game just for that reason alone. That's what it is. Sleep. Yeah, thank you, Quill, for sending us proof of the skirts. You know, the customization. You've been in Hidden Power. You've been more famous than this. You've been on Hidden Power more than I've been on Hidden Power, if you think about it. Heck yeah, I want all the femboys. That's what we're doing. I'm like a little tempted to play ZA just for like the customization options, even though I'm not really a big customization, you know, person really. Too many options kind of overwhelms me. But Paul, I also just want to like explore the map. But I'm not too crazy about the battle system, so I don't know. Good. Yes. We need men in skirts. We need men in skirts. Oh, yes, Paul. Can we get a bigger tentacruel, please? Why are you all like midgets? I still love this galloping animation. Like, what the heck? Yeah, like, too much customization can drive me crazy. Because it just, like, you spend so long trying to put an outfit together. I think it's a little... Paul, the problem is I'm like a tad, like, obsessive-compulsive-ish. So, it's just, like, imperfectionism kind of mixing in there. It's yeah, I'm not doing... I don't like when a game has like sliding scale options for things, because it's like, oh, trying to get things just right, and just like spend hours just trying to customize a character. That's too much. It's just way too much. Yeah. It's one of the things I also like didn't like when I was Paul. Alright, it's too far away. He's gonna lose it. When I tried the demo for Monster Hunter Stories 2, that had too much customization for me. You know, spent like hours of the demo just like trying to put the character together. I'm just like, I just want to experience the game. Paul. But I do like having multiple clothing options, and One thing I wish with Pokemon, with the character customization, is that they had pictures instead of words for the different options. Like, I'm supposed to remember what I option 1 versus I option 13 looks like and try to compare them. Like, just put pictures down. What is so hard about that? Pull. I don't know these things by name. Just put images so I can go through the image list and, you know, pick what I want instead of having names for everything. It's the dumbest way to set up a menu. Like, do it like Mabinagi does. You can see, you know, see what you're looking at. Only one person here will understand. Okay. I want bigger tentacles. Sleep. Yeah. Yeah. They really need to put visuals instead of just word, you know, lists of names for each of the options, because they don't even give them creative names either. So it's like, I can't remember what these things are. You're not describing them. Yeah, you would. Yeah, just you. Like, they're not describing them. They're just assigning numbers, and I'm supposed to remember what they all are. No, just put the frickin' pictures there. Wild card prediction for a game in the next 5 years. Pull. Well, in the next 5 years, I don't really have a wild card prediction, I think. Because I think it's going to be Gen 10 DLC, Black White, and then Legends Johto. Turn to eyeball. Pull. Can we get bigger tentacles? Oh, I love the tentacles though. This is so stupid. Like, the animation on them is just so funny to watch. Pull! Start me like Megas is the worst one. Can't even say that. I think Feraligator's worse. Oh yeah, like, Pokemon is incredibly not accessible, really. They keep taking away all indicators of shinies for anyone who can't see colors. Pull. Like, if you're colorblind, fuck you. If you have a hard time reading, fuck you. It's just, Pokemon does not do accessibility. Just unfortunate. Pull! And then they get, like, so lazy they don't want to put a whole bunch of different images for their options, so they just write, you know, these text names that aren't descriptive and make no sense. I really would like them to give more of a shit. Pull! Just on basic stuff. If they could just, like... Yeah, it's back in ZA, probably because it built off of Legends Arceus, but is it going to be in Gen 10? They had better have the shiny sound in Gen 10. Also, bring back the sparkles. Just bring back the sparkles and, you know, instead of them being, like, at the start of a battle, just, you know, sparkly, have them, like, shine, like, periodically so you can, you know, if you didn't catch it the first time, you could still see, oh, there's a shiny over there, it's sparkling every, like, few seconds or so. I think that would be good. Doesn't even have to be, like, a distracting, just like a little, like, subtle, like, sparkle. Kind of like, I think there was sparkles around the rocks in Legends Arceus, the ones that you could break. Just put little sparkles like that on a shiny. Just like periodically, just sparkle, sparkle, and then if you can't see the colors, then you can still see the sparkles. That way, it's like if you're deaf, then the shiny sound isn't going to work for a deaf person. So we can cover all the bases when it comes to shinies and have, you know, we can have the sound, we can have the sparkles. Yeah, little gleam, just something. Some kind of indicator for people who can't tell that a Pokemon is shiny. We can easily solve the problems. Go to sleep. It shouldn't take much. It really shouldn't take much. I don't know why they don't do it. You cover all the bases and have it so people who can't like automatically tell a color difference, or on these shinies that look, you know, color differences are bogus anyway, then we could, you know, fix these problems. Yeah. Put down the handheld game. Said not putting stars next to Pokemon. Yeah, they should do that. They also like did PLA? I don't remember if PLA had a sparkly thing. I don't recall. Maybe. But the not putting stars next to names annoys me, and like Home also. Home doesn't put stars next to names, so it's like I've had to, you know, gamble on whether or not a Regice was shiny or not. And you know, in the GTS. It's so, they're so bad at taking these things, taking these things into account. And it's kind of infuriating because it's like, this would not be a major effort for you to do. So why are you not doing it? It should not be that hard to put a sparkle icon next to a name. It should not be that hard to put a sound, to put... Okay, I want this. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna lose it. Anyway. It should not be that hard to put a, you know, sound in the game, to put sparkles, a sparkle effect around a Pokemon. Yep, yeah. Yeah, home annoys the shit out of me. Pull! It's like they have a gradient on it. Oh. Pull! No, fine, don't. Quill has the receipts, so I'm gonna pull up Quill's receipts. Alright, so yeah, Legends Arceus did have the shiny effect. Yeah, this is what we need. This is what we need in all of the games is, you know, shiny effect and the sound. Legends has like pulled off the shiny accessibility pretty perfect. This is everything that we need. Does it keep doing that? The shiny sparkles like periodically, or is it just like a one-off like the games have always been? I don't remember. I haven't shiny hunted in that in a while. But yeah, that's what we need. And I don't understand why, when they don't do it, why they don't do it. Because it's not a big effort to do. It should not be a big effort to do. And it's not like they haven't done it before. It's not like they've never thought about it before. But they really need to make a rule for themselves that this has to be in every game. They need a rule. Every game needs to have this for accessibility. Pull. And it's like they often like just, you know, kind of like it's optional. Like it's not. Don't. You need a hard rule that we need this in every game for accessibility reasons. So everyone can shiny hunt. Pull. Or just spot a shiny when it shows up and not miss out. So hopefully they finally get the memo that, hey, that you have a thing that works and you need to apply it. Well, they weren't supposed to spawn in the wall in the first place. They were, like, incredibly lazy, because it's like, what I'm sure they must have done is just, you know, selected the whole floor area and said, okay, things spawn here. But it's like, your floor goes beyond your walls. You can't be doing that. Oy, oy, oy. So dumb. Yeah, they should have mapped it better, but they were like they just like selected the whole floor area and it's like, yep, that's good enough. It's like, no, you overlap. You can't do that if your floor overlaps the wall. If you know, the floor doesn't end where the wall starts, then you're gonna have stuff spawning in your frickin' walls. Obviously. The only wall shinies should be the stupid gems and Sinnoh's underground. That's the only thing that should be sparkling in the frickin' walls. They did like such a bad job tailoring the spawns, because it's like constantly as you're running around the map, you're watching things fall off of cliffs because they spawned on the edge of them. They really did not take the time to ensure that those spawns would spawn in like the appropriate places at all. So I have to assume that what they did was just like select, you know, the map floor and say, okay, everything spawns on this floor, on this, you know, plane, and then disregarded the fact that that plane goes, you know, has edges, goes beyond. Pull. So yeah, they're just like it was lazy is what it comes down to. It was pretty lazy. They didn't take the time. No polish. Scarlet Violet is just like the most infuriating thing ever, and you know, I should have liked it because I don't like random encounters. I have a hard time going back to the older games because I can't stand random encounters anymore. I think I had a low patience for them in the first place. Nope. Pull. Pull. Fine, let it go. I had low patience for the random encounters in the first place. I don't like, you know, getting jumped and forced into a battle every 2 seconds when I'm just trying to get somewhere. I'm like, I am trying to get to a place and you are interrupting me suddenly. I don't like that. It's like very disruptive. I have a train of thought and I get somewhere and it just jumps up and just pull. Pull. I ignored it then. Yeah, I don't like getting jumped every 2 seconds, and so I'd like... Scarlet and Violet should have been pull a lot better for me in that regard, because I can see things, I can, you know, avoid them. Although, I was constantly tripping on Nimbles in the freaking grass, because I couldn't see them in the grass, so I still prefer Legends Arceus because Legends Arceus doesn't drag you into a battle. Like, things will, like, try to attack you. But... hang on. Things will... hang in there. Pull harder. Alright, I'm not getting this Starmie. Anyway. Things will try to attack you in Legends Arceus. Star, you're not important. Things will try to... yeah, Nimble and Flittle. Pull! Fine, don't get the Staryu. Oh, I keep losing my train of thought, speaking of. Yeah, so Legends Arceus I like it because it's like things will attack you, but you don't have to... you don't get dragged into a battle. You can just run away. without it even engaging a fight. You basically opt in by throwing your Pokemon out, which makes so much more sense to me. And it's, you know, you're in control of whether or not you are in a battle. It doesn't like rip control away from you. Go to sleep. So this is why I really liked Legends Arceus, even though, you know, admittedly it was kind of empty in a lot of ways and there wasn't a lot of plot to it. But it felt so much better. And I think a lot of people felt like so much better playing that. Because of, you know, it wasn't ripping your agency away. Yeah. You opted into battles by throwing your Pokemon out to engage. You weren't dragged into them against your will. You could, you know, look around more. You could throw Pokeballs at things. Pull. It felt so much better. And Scarlet and Violet, I mean, at least I had overworld encounters and you can, you know, dodge shit, but it was still dragging you into battles against your will. Anytime you so much as brushed up against a frickin' grasshopper, so pull. But other than that, like, Scarlet and Violet was a step up from past games for me, technically, in terms of, you know, not having random encounters. Pull! But so much of the rest of the game was freaking garbage. Like, it is the most empty game I think they've ever made. Which is kind of impressive. Not really. No, it's not. Pull. Oh, you're gonna lose it. Okay. But it, like, there was nothing to it. The map was empty. It was ugly as sin. And this is nothing I gotta like criticize them for, is that they keep trying to have cinematic moments on in like, oh, look at this beautiful view, and it's like, please don't. Have the self-awareness to acknowledge that that is ugly and you try to hide it. Anyone with any sense would be like, oh, well, this looks like shit, so let's not focus on that, instead of, wow, let's climb to the top of this tower and look at Mesa Gosei, it's so beautiful. And it's like, dude, no. No, it's not. It's really not. You are hurting me. I don't know why Game Freak lacks self-awareness like that. It's baffling. It's like they really want to have this moment, but it's like, you're not up to par to have this moment. You just need to acknowledge it. And, you know, work on getting better before you try to, you know, have your cake and eat it. Pull! So, yeah, Scarlet and Violet was, like, really infuriating on that end. I do not like those games. And the region is completely devoid of lore, basically. Unless you want to sit through the frickin' history classes and such, which I did. And even then, it's not really anything. The towns, you're lucky if you can remember the names of most of them. And it's so bad. It's just so bad. And we got random, like, ruins scattered about, with, like, no explanation of why. Sleep. And they just kind of feel slapped down there instead of purposeful. Scarlet Violet was trying so hard to... No! Oh my god, not the megaphone game again. Anyway... Scarlet and Violet was trying so hard to be like Breath of the Wild, but it's like a cheap knockoff. Because Breath of the Wild, the way that the map is made is like, it's so thought out. You know, the placement of the Guardian things even, it's like, the map is so thought out in Breath of the Wild. It tells a story itself, even. Come here. And so Pokemon just like pretty much only taking away the open world part without really thinking about how the world is designed is painful. Hey. Come here. Come here. Come on. Breath of the Wild is like really well designed. And Pokemon, their only takeaway was basically, oh, open map. It's like, there's more to this of why this was good. Come here. And just, Pokemon's just not there yet. Come here. I think Gen 10 will be a step up, though, and partly because, well, I think they're going to be pulling from Wind Waker, so I want to get around to playing Wind Waker soon. But, come here. Partly because I think having islands means that there's less, like, Game Freak's strength, I think, is small areas. Come here. Come here. Yeah, open map, another things that make open map good. I think Game Freak's strength is designing small areas. They're not good with big, large areas. Really, Scarlet and Violet needed more like roads for them to like focus design around. And they didn't have roads in between the towns. Which would have been helpful, having roads. But I think if they have, you know, like an area to design around, they do like so much better. Like, you know, when you start the game, that like first town you come to, that's like a pretty well designed town, actually. But they need like specific places to design around, or they just kind of like slap whatever wherever or leave it like empty. So they're a lot better at like focusing on a, you know, a specific area rather than trying to design like a broad space. So I think Gen 10 will be, go to sleep. Gen 10 will be a lot better because islands are, they're not going to be, you know, a big, massive, empty land. So those are going to be, I think, more tailored and better designed than Scarlet and Violet's map. Of course, you're going to have a whole lot of empty ocean, but nobody really questions when the ocean is that empty. And they're also, I mean, we know diving is going to be a thing, so there's going to be stuff going on under there too. But the ocean, if the ocean is like, has a lot of empty, under-designed areas, you're not going to question it nearly as much as, you know, all the empty fields and such that Scarlet and Violet did. Yeah. So it's not gonna look, I think it's gonna, Gen 10 is gonna inherently look better than Scarlet and Violet. Just because they are gonna be sections that they're gonna design. And it's just it's a strength for them. I just did this thing again. Why am I? Okay, we're going back home. We're not doing the Caterpie thing. I need to pay attention when I select so we can keep fishing because we want Squirtle. Anyway. Yeah, so I think Gen 10 is going to inherently look better. It's just the islands it's more their speed. But, you know, when we go after that, who knows what we're going to do next. It's probably not going to be islands again, so we'll see Gen 11 if they figure out how bigger map works. Hopefully. But we're not going to worry about that until later. For now, it's going to be Gen 10. Gen 10 is going to be amazing, and then we're going to go back to Sark again. But hopefully we don't go back down to Scarlet and Violet levels. Especially if they're doing 4-year generations now. And I think they might be. I think they're going to do 4-year generations now. Pull! Which is good, because we don't really need to be going to 2,000 Pokemon total. Yeah, I wish they'd figure out buildings too. They can do interiors really well, which is a bummer, because Scarlet and Violet had so few, and just like, you guys are good at this. It's the one thing you excel at, and you cut them out of the game because it took too much time. Pull! And then outside of the buildings, they just suck at. They really need to work on those. They really, really need to work on their building designs, because they're just so bad. So bad. I do have a theory though about about ZA's buildings, because they're like I know the common complaint with ZA's buildings is like, other than the windows being hideous, which is entirely on them, then they should have done better, but it's repetitive. Like, a lot of the buildings look the same, and I think that is maybe I think the part of the logic behind the buildings all basically being the same, other than like laziness. We always want to say laziness when it comes to Game Freak, but other than that, I think the reason why the buildings are such repetitive textures is for the DLC, so they can just swap out those textures. Because it's a lot easier if you're going to like basically reuse the map. For an alternate universe is just, swap some textures out, and your whole game has just basically been reskinned. And I think that's what those very identical buildings comes down to. Is that they're just going to swap some textures out and basically reskin the game easily. Yeah. So I think ZA was basically designed with the DLC in mind. They simplified their work. And again, it's like we want, people are gonna want to say, that it's just lazy, but I think this also, it's in consideration with Gen 10. By simplifying the work on ZA's map. Okay, my ear's ringing. By simplifying ZA's map and the DLC even, go to sleep. That means that most of their like map artists could focus on Gen 10 instead. So they could, they were able to, by keeping ZA kind of simple, Gen 10 gets more focus. Yeah, the DLC does feel kind of more like that was the main dish. But I could be wrong about so much about the DLC. There's just so much that seems like it would probably tempt them to do. Hold on. And we're always seeing things from the main game that hint at the DLC. Like, do I still have it? Well, one of the banners has a logo that hints at the DLC. And then we got Vinny's stupid little hair baubles. Hints at the DLC. I think. I feel pretty sure. All the character designs hint at the DLC. So yeah, they really like, the game is like designed, I think, with the DLC in mind. Like thoroughly hinting at it. I think because they want that kind of like, wow, this was foreshadowing that throughout the whole game. I think they want that. Yes! Yes! Look at him! He is different even. It's 61 inches. We got a big boy. We can get Squirtle now. Whew! We can get Squirtle now. We can get Squirtle. I want another Dratini though. Pull! Is that another Kingler? Holy crap. 2 Kinglers. Look at him! He looks like a Krabby. Yes! We're almost done fishing! We're almost done! Pull! Pull! Fine, don't. Alright. Should we go for Squirtle or should we go for a bigger Dratini? Because I'd like to see a bigger Dratini. Our one we got was tiny. Maybe we should go for Dratini, then we'll go for Squirtle. Oh, that's for your teamwork. Don't settle for that. There's so much bigger Pokemon out there for you to catch. I don't think that's... Oh. Heard somewhere there's a place where you can catch a Squirtle. Well. Well! Look at it! Yeah, I'm gonna try for Dratini. Again. So we can get bigger Squirmy boy, and then we'll go for Squirtle. Go to sleep. Here. I think the other thing with Game Freak with the maps is like the starting areas are usually pretty well designed, and then after that they just kind of fall off. Like Sword and Shield, I've only played far enough to unlock the boxes because I use it as a storage. I use my save as storage. And, yeah, those first, like, couple towns or so, those are gorgeous. I love the player's house. Well, it is so well designed. But I think later areas, they, again, fall off. Scarlet and Violet, same story. Like, I mean, kind of looks like ass, but Player's house and Mona's house are so thoughtfully designed, and then you get later into the game and it's just like, were you trying? Pull! Pull! Like, did you started out strong and then you rushed it. That's what happened. It's so clear that you started with an ambitious plan and then you're like, whoops, we have a shitty deadline. It's like, more time. Pull! And I think they finally caught on that they need more time. I think they did. I'm hoping they did. They may have not. Like, Gen 10 had to be Gen 9 had to be a 4-year generation just so Gen 10 could come out on the 30th anniversary. That was a timing thing. Pull! That had to be a timing thing. So we can't say for sure if generations are going to be 4 years now. I hope they are. Because, yeah, they had to push Gen 9 to 4 years in order to get Gen 10 to line up with the 30th anniversary. Hold on. Pull. So they could go back to 3-year generations after this, but I don't think they will because of all the Johto and Unova hints they've been dropping. And I don't think they could release those in the same year, and I don't think they're going to pass up a year for Gen 10 DLC. Yeah, we were well, no, they didn't spend 4 years on making Gen 9. We've just been stuck playing it for that long. Pull! They spent 4 years on Gen 10. They spent 3 years on Gen 9, like usual. Hold on. Pull! So, yeah. We dragged out Gen 9 so we could have Gen 10. Yeah. Yeah, so we have Gen 10 on the anniversary, and I'm hoping they're going to stick with like 4-year generations, maybe even 5-year generations now would be. I mean, it'd be quite a switch, but if they do 5 years, then it'd be a lot easier to time it so the games wind up on anniversaries like they like to celebrate. So if they go to 5 years, it'd be a lot easier to get anniversary games. I think it'd be asking a bit much of them, but they could, you know, do DLC, they could do multiple revisits. Like, I think Gen 10, we're gonna revisit Unova and Johto. Yeah, yeah. I think with Gen 10, we'll revisit Unova and Johto, and if they do DLC for Legends, then we could drag it out 5 years and actually get, you know, games that are, you know, we can time it so we have hit our anniversaries, and yeah, I think they're going to start doing something other than the traditional remakes. I think traditional remakes are pretty much done. Or at least they'll be done after Unova for sure. I think maybe what they'll do, and I kind of hope they start it with Unova even, is let Ilka do Legends or some other, you know, spin-off line. Like surely they could do something. Ilka is not incapable. They just they were set up to fail with BDSP. Paul, because BDSP was like made in like 2 years. Because it was kind of a last minute, oh shoot, well we should, you know, pit Legends up against a remake. Because people are expecting traditional remakes and we have to see when, you know, which one they like more, and the reviews for Legends were so much better, so. Game Freak clearly doesn't want to do traditional remakes anymore. Pull! And I don't think it would be popular if they just have Ilka do them all. Pull! Oh, don't. Pull! I don't think that there's demand for more Let's Go's either. Hold on. Pull! I think something like Let's Go, but not with the frickin' Go mechanics. The only reason I find Let's Go, like, tolerable to play is if you... Because the, Oh, hold on. Pull! Pull! Yeah, aesthetics. Pull! No, don't. Like, the Go mechanics are annoying, and the only reason I find them remotely tolerable is because if you, like, throw your ball immediately when you start the encounter, then you don't have to deal with the aiming. It's automatically centered. Otherwise, pull! Damn, that's a big one. Pull! Ooh, look at the big boy! Holy shit! Yeah, the biggest. 68. I tell you, this thing has like level scaling for fishing, I swear. But yeah, I think something like Let's Go, but not Let's Go. Pull! Hold on. Then you come up with like some other quirky gameplay for a series, I think. That was a big sea king. And I think that's what we could possibly be looking at is, you know, maybe they'll give Ilka their own, like, sub-series. I think Game Freak is gonna hold on to Legends, but I can't imagine also getting like two Legends games back to back in a short span of time. It just seems a little much. So I think maybe instead of traditional remakes, they'll let Ilka have their own sub-series. That would be nice to see. But who knows? Maybe we'll just get like a black-white remake and. I don't know. But I think Gen 10 will at least be a 4-year generation based on all the Johto and Unova hints. I think getting back to the point. It's like they're spamming it so much and so hard. Pull. Wasn't what we were supposed to get already, because we know from leaks that basically Gen 9 was supposed to be just... Hold on. I think they must have heard from somehow that it was in development. Not that it was going to be released, but they heard that it was in development. I know, like, Ku has sources with developers and such, so they might have heard that it was coming down the pipeline, but not when. And they thought, you know, because they were hearing about it, that it'd be soon, but it really wasn't. Pull. Like, the other thing is, like, Ilka is... their information security is subpar compared to Game Freak, and we saw what happened with Game Freak, so... Remember, like, they have, like, straight up hacked into one of Ilka's servers for home. So, I imagine their security... not that great. Pull! But yeah, I'm betting what it was is that somebody probably heard that, you know, Ilka's developing or about to develop a black and white. And I think that's where that info came from, is that we heard what Ilka was working on before we knew that Game Freak was doing ZA. Hold on. Because Game Freak's more tight-lipped. Pull! I mean, Champion's gonna be about as bad as, like, Home and Go. People are, like, actively always data mining every update. So I think we'll constantly be seeing what's coming to Champions. Because it's gonna be a live service thing. And mobile. Champions will probably be the one, considering the Switch 2 is apparently impossible to hack currently. We're gonna be ILCA. It's the company that made BDSP. They're referred to as Ilka. It's ILCA. Here, yeah, Ilka. They used to just, like, help out with making the mainline games, but then they were given BDSP to make on their own. And they also made Home. So between Home and BDSP kind of both being crap, people have a low opinion of Ilka. But they also made One Piece Odyssey, which looks pretty damn good. And so I think their capabilities are actually higher than people expect. But because Pokemon keeps giving them, like, shit tasks and shit deadlines, they haven't impressed the Pokemon fan base yet. So there's a rough chance that maybe they won't fuck up Black and White. Which reportedly they're the ones working on. And I'm not surprised. I think Game Freak would rather do anything with Japan, because, you know, Japan. Pull! Somebody else deal with America, which is how a lot of us feel these days. I wish. But, anywho. Yeah, so I think we're gonna be looking at, you know, Gen 10 DLC, Black White, and then Legends Johto. Pull. Maybe I'll stop fishing for Dratini so we can just get Squirtle and wrap up fishing finally. What? No, what? No. Hey. Get back to fishing. Yeah, I don't care. He wants a cupcake. Well, I don't care. Just pull up, Dratini. Pull. Dratini's probably like the rarest thing, and it's not going to show up with the same frequency as Starmie and everything at Cobalt. But it would be nice because I want a big squirmy boy. Never mind that, just pull up Dratini. Yeah, all the Dratini catchers get cupcakes. If you don't catch a Dratini, you don't get a cupcake. Pull. Release it. Yep. Maybe we can make this go faster. We just keep releasing things. Hold on. Pull. Pull. Fine, let it go. Do we want to keep trying for Dratini, or do we want to just go catch Squirtle? I heard that the world's biggest Dratini was 56 inches. Well, that's great. Mine was 13. Baby little tiny thing. Go to sleep. You better not play the megaphone thing when you wake up. No, no, no. No! No! That's it. We're gonna hunt Squirtle because I can't take this anymore. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the seeing the Mega Stones. I think that's the thing I'm most looking forward to with the ZA data mine and all that. Went to buy a dandelion. Actually, it might be in our garden, but for, you know, either way, we could just pluck it and give it to her and save us all the money. And getting, you know, distracted yelling at Charmander and get up. Yeah, we're definitely going to be hunting Squirtle after this. I can't take this. I can't take this anymore. Oh. Fucking keep walking, you. Good grief. Just gonna walk over here. I'm just so done with you. So done with you. Way over here and you get your dumb, easily distracted ass so going. Look at this cliff that just, like, ends. We're at the edge of the world. Let me just jump through this grass here. Just be done with it. Let's go, dumbass. Stop being distracted. You already said hello. Charmander does not need any more hellos. Charmander has been helloed to enough. Oh my god. Yeah, Japan should probably just start plucking them from their freaking yards. We do not need to be doing this. Do not stop and say hello to anybody else, please. You know, he's playing with the radish. Oh. Oh. Stop it! Charmander, stop distracting him. He's on a mission to not drive me freaking crazy. Good grief. Yeah, distracted by Oddish and everything else in the vicinity. Come on. I hate these freaking random things. There we go. Come on. You got this, bud. You got this. You're almost past Charmander. In fact, you might be done with Charmander. Charmander is still there. Charmander is gone. Is that how this goes? I have to wait for Charmander to, you know, fuck off for Pikachu to get up. Keep moving. Oh, keep moving, you. Yeah. Oh. God, I hate this. Keep walking. Keep walking. Don't shake your foot. Just... Hey! No, it didn't read. Yeah, that's fine. We have plenty of money. Get up. Walk it off. Walk it off. Preferably forward. I wonder if there's a cap on how much money we can have. I guess $500... No, you know what? I'm gonna say maybe $500 for Dandelion is reasonable, but... Also have to remember that the reason why it's like hundreds of dollars for things is because it's basically based on the yen. Hey. Which for them, instead of like cents, they have hundreds of yens. So the money system isn't as outrageous as it seems like in... Never mind the frickin' peach, hey! Like it seems to us with our money system. But... So I guess technically 500 for Dandelion's pretty cheap, but you can pluck it from the fucking yard, so... We don't need to be doing this. Come on. Come on. Yeah, never mind the frickin' peach. If you're not gonna thunderbolt it down, then just don't bother. Yeah, $3 for a dandelion seems like a bit much. When you could just pick it from somewhere. It spares all the trouble. Not worth distracting you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, it keeps you from being distracted from anything else. Doot. That's kind of funny. I like having a spinning. I wish we could pluck one of these and have it in our yard, but they don't let us. Yeah, we're just gonna get a single frickin' dandelion that we could have plucked from anywhere. Like our front yard. For free. And not be doing this. Well, at least he's getting through it kind of quick this time. I say, but we're getting up to Squirtle. Who I am declaring a Twitter user at the rate that he was pissing Pikachu off. Squirtle's always been kind of a troll. Think about it. Alright. Alright, buddy, you got this. Just make it uphill. You got this. Hey. No. Oh well. We got plenty of money. We can afford you to be klutz. Up. Yeah, this is like the most legs Pikachu's ever had. No, when's it gonna happen? I hear Squirtle. Yeah, I knew it. Ignore him. Look, he's rage baiting you. Just ignore him and move on. Ignore him. Hey. Ignore him. He's trying to piss you off on purpose. Keep moving. Keep moving. Come on. There you go. You can do it. You can ignore Squirtle. He's just a troll. Ignore the troll. Hey. Go. No! Never mind Squirtle. I am suddenly, like, not sad or, you know, I don't feel bad for Squirtle anymore for all the times that we fucking poisoned him. Because he's clearly a dick. Huh. Ignore him! Squirtle's a dick. At this rate, I'm gonna go frickin' play Bulbasaur's thing just so we can poison Squirtle again. On purpose. Come on. Kinda need to go do shopping and maybe get some balloons anyway. So, you know what? We're gonna poison Squirtle after this. And then maybe we'll fish him up on a hook. Come on. We're on, you know, it's gonna be a mission. We're gonna ruin Squirtle's day. Come on. Come on. Keep walking. Come on. Yeah, ignore Squirtle, the frickin' rage bait artist over there. You got this. You're almost... Go! Oh, my God. Squirtle, will you shut up? Tell him to shut up. Tell Squirtle to fuck off. Fuck off, Squirtle. Come on. Just make it up the hill and he will go away. No. Ignore him. He's just pissing you off on purpose. We need to go buy an overpriced dandelion. Let's go. No. Okay, good. Good. He's gone. See? See? Just ignore him. You don't need to listen to whatever he's saying. We're fine. You have shopping to do. Hey. Oh, there he goes again. Thanks, Squirtle. Or Diglett. Oh, finally. Let's go get our overpriced dandelion. Hurry up. Let's go. Phew. Alright, get the dandelion. And then I am going to spitefully go poison Squirtle on purpose. In fact, we'll try to find the worst ingredients. I know where the worst ingredients are. I know where the worst ingredients are. We're gonna go poison Squirtle on purpose. Or being a troll. Eh. Yes, good job buying your overpriced plant. Fucking weed. It took 10 minutes. That thing like takes so friggin' long. Alright. Yeah, go to sleep. Thank God we're not playing megaphone thing again. What do we have? Okay, so that's not a dandelion there. Don't have one there. Alright, I think we have one out in the yard. So our mom's doing weeds. There it is! Look! We had one right here! Right here! Why did we go shopping? Why did we have to go get this? Huh? Why did we have to go get that? We already had one. Freaking dandelion. Alright, we're going over here because I want a poison Squirtle. Yeah. Alright, Bulbasaur, tell us what you want so we can go not get it for you. She didn't want the dandelion we had at home. Alright. Alright, Bulbasaur, what are we not making today? Stew. It's definitely stew again. Cabbage. Carrot. Carrot. Then the leaf. Oh, the leaf. Yeah, that leaf. Alright, we're gonna see if we can buy a balloon, and then we're gonna try to poison Squirtle. I hope Squirtle shows up for this stew. It's gonna be fantastic. I already have a plan. But step one, we go get a balloon. Hopefully. Come on, dipshit. Yeah, I did call you. We're coming over here. Alright, hurry up so we can open the door. Can't go in without him. Come here. Oh, there he is. Alright. Okay. Balloon? Yeah, we got a green balloon. We can get a green balloon. Do not pick up the random seed. Or flying acorn. Huh. I don't think we can keep a flying acorn, though. Get the balloon. No. No. Yeah, don't even pick it up. No. Balloon. Do you know what that is? Come on, you got it. That's fine. Yeah! I think it's like 2 out of 5 balloons, I think, that we can get. Yeah. I don't know how many balloons there are. Alright, now we're gonna go poison Squirtle. Know exactly the ingredients. Maybe not that one. Yeah. Let's take this. Hey, genius. Where are you? Come here. Oh, was he picking up that mushroom? Wake up. Up. Ah, he was sniffing mushrooms. You're doing shrooms in the cave. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have the best stew ever. I'm gonna put this magnet in there. Oh, there's magnet. And if anybody asks, we were making the stew for Magnemite. Okay. Do we have anything else? Was it just these? There were no... I thought there was like more in here. Okay. No, I don't see any more. I just need one more random ingredient for this definitely delicious stew that we are making. Yeah, random blue mushroom. We do that. This blue mushroom, and it's for Squirtle. Okay. Yes. Four of the best ingredients ever. I don't know what Bulbasaur was thinking with his onion and his carrots and his herbs. Clearly, we have chosen the superior dish of magnet screw. Oh, the Squirtle's here. Oh, Togepi. I'm so sorry, Togepi. You have to suffer because of Squirtle. Magnet screw mushroom stew. I'm sorry, Togepi. This is all at Squirtle. Okay, well, we got our revenge. And we got our revenge. Alright, well, I just took that out on Squirtle there. So, let's go fish him up now. Yeah, we're gonna go fish up Squirtle now. Ah, and the Cantonian Olivine. Huh? Are we gonna fish up Squirtle in front of Squirtle? Let's do it! Pull. Pull. One thing I'm still missing is that sapphire. I'm not sure where I get that from. I assume the Poliwag game. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, or pull, you know, whichever. Come on, let's pull up a Squirtle in front of Squirtle. Pull. Pull. Poor Poliwags. That is the biggest Poliwag we've gotten yet. No, it's tiny. Pull. Tiny Poliwag. Biggest Poliwag and maybe the tiniest one. Huh. A lot bigger on land than you looked in the water. Is he still tame? Oh, pull! Oh, we're gonna lose it. Hold on. Dang. That would have been the biggest Poliwag. Yeah, seeking. Hold on. Pull harder. Hmm. Big. Yep, where's he sleeping now? On the cushion. Oops. Alright, come on. We can get Squirtle. We can get Squirtle. Pull. Big. He's like levitating. Ooh. Squirtle? No. Pull! I hope Squirtle isn't like as rare as Dratini. That'd be kind of annoying. Pull! Pull! Nope. I did need that one. Let's see. Oh. Pull! Pull harder. Fine, don't. Let it go. I don't care. See if I care. Welcome back, Quill. I feel like that's an occupational hazard with my streams. Or, occupational hazard isn't the word for it. Pull! It's a hazard anyway. We just went off on a detour to try to torture Squirtle for being a jerk. And now we're trying to fish him up. Not happening on this day. Alright, we can blame you. I haven't been that chill today anyway, so... I don't think it's my fault putting people to sleep, so... Go... You, speaking of sleep, you do that. Yeah. Alright, so I am putting someone to sleep here. We shall get Squirtle! We shall get Squirtle! Alright, Squirtle, we're going to fish you up in front of yourself, and it's going to be glorious, and we debate on if we're going to do anything else. Pull! Yeah. Oh, Oh, pull. Pull. I've been, like, struggling lately, or for the past while, just trying to stay focused on anything. So it's nice that I can at least pull these streams off, I guess. Otherwise, it's like watching YouTube videos, even if it's something that I'm interested in watching, I lose focus midway and switch to something else. Pull! Like, a lot of them I have to just put on in the background because I can't sit and watch them for some reason. So I gotta do something about that. Very easily distracted. Or not even distracted, it's just like my brain just doesn't want to sit and focus on things. Pull! There's been a problem with school too. I can't focus on any of it. Pull! I decided recently I'm gonna try like CBD oil, I guess, and see if that like gets my brain to chill out that task jumpiness that has been kind of plaguing me. Pull. So we'll see how that works. Pull. Apparently it works for some people. I want it to work for me. No Squirtle. I hope it don't put me to sleep. I like to have it when I'm awake. I just need the brain to not be burning. That's what I need. Okay. I think I'll try fishing for Squirtle one more time, and then I'm gonna just go focus on color shit instead. Because I think we've accomplished quite a bit with fishing today. Nope, pull! Hey, Poliwhirl, haven't seen you in a while. Poliwhirl is so awkward being fished out. Because he's just like... he's just like standing. Yeah. That'll be hard, a little difficult, because I'm like busy most of the week, but... Pull! I've got evenings I could probably spend, you know, figuring out how that's gonna hit me. Yeah. Oh, I've said it so many times now, but I really want them to make a sequel to this game. Oh! They kind of did with Pokemon Channel. Pokemon Channel has a lot of references to Hey You Pikachu. Like, apparently it's got like the Oddish field in it and all. But it wasn't like this. I've never played Pokemon Channel though, so it's on my to-do list. Pull! I'll get around to that eventually and probably stream it. I think it'll be cool to see all the references to Hey You Pikachu. Because it was made by the same people. Pull! Another one I should probably try sometime is Detective Pikachu. I know that was made by Creatures, but Creatures, bought or acquired Umbrella, who made the Hey You Pikachu game. And so I'm wondering like how much crossover there might be between that. Hold on. Yeah, we're not getting a Squirtle today. Release it. Or you could have released it. Yeah, I gotta try Detective Pikachu sometime. Doo-doo-doo. Yep. It's been going a while, so I think I'm going to stop Hey You Pikachu there, and we can go look at color shit after we put him to sleep. Sleep. I keep accidentally like making these streams still a little too long. Alright. Yeah. So let's stop that and yep. And we'll look at colors. Let's look at colors. Let's see, what do we got? Actually, a little more than colors. So I wanted to like kind of like talk about like all the different hints we've had towards Johto and Unova in particular. So let's open this up. Like yeah. So Legends Arceus, we had all these new Pokemon, new forms, and you look at the concentration of them was around Gen 2 and Gen 5. We always have a little bit of Gen 1. We had a little bit of Gen 6, which I think could tie into Legends ZA. So maybe we'll get like a Mega, whoops. Yeah, let's use that. Yeah, maybe we'll get a Mega Avalugg. That could be something. I think we're definitely getting Goodra. Decidueye, I don't know about Decidueye. We'll see. But yeah, we got so much Gen 2 and Gen 5 in PLA. All these Gen 2 forms and evolutions, all these Gen 5 forms and evolutions. Welcome back, Mike. So, yeah, you'll see PLA, Legends Arceus had so much Gen 2 and Gen 5 focus. Let's look at the cross-gen evolutions for Scarlet and Violet. Again, we got a Kanto. And then what do we have? Gen 2 and Gen 5. So much Gen 2 and Gen 5. Let's look at the Paradox Pokemon. We got, actually not that many Kanto, surprisingly, considering how much they usually do Kanto. Yeah, well, yes, we're colors. We're getting to the actual color part of the colors, but we're doing colors. Fine, yeah, yep, it's color time. But you see, again, with the Paradox Pokemon, Gen 2, Gen 5. The only things other than that, we had a couple Kanto, usual. Hariyama is a weird one. I can't think of why they did Hariyama, but, random Hariyama. Kind of wonder if maybe that is like a hint at, like, the Sumo Snorlax that we've heard about. But you look at these two, I think these two were actually paired, Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant. And Roaring Moon obviously is a hint at Mega Evolution, but I think so was Iron Valiant. I think both of them were actually hinting at ZA. But you look at all the Gen 2s, all the Gen 5s, it's like they are gearing up towards Johto and Unova for sure. And it's like the ones that they doubled up on were Donphan and Volcarona. And I have a thought, like Donphan, other than Donphan being like, you know, mysterious mammoth and all, but Donphan was like the first, other than Ho and Togepi, that was the first Gen 2 Pokemon we saw in the anime. That was kind of like the first Gen 2 Pokemon that we were really introduced to. Outside of like Togepi, who I think was basically made for the anime. And Ho-Oh. Our first and Gen 2 Pokemon we were introduced to was Donphan. So I think, you know, that's one reason why we got Donphan was doubled up on. And what I would suggest for why Volcarona, why we got 2 Volcarona, is because that is like the last normal regular Pokemon in the Gen 5 Pokedex. Everything else after that is all legendaries. So maybe, you know, maybe that's why they went with doubled up on Volcarona. So we got kind of like the first Johto Pokemon and the last Unova Pokemon. But yeah, again, you know, Gen 2, Gen 5. So yeah, they've been hammering these down for a while. Since Gen 8. Oh, let's get that out of here. So it's definitely coming. And what do we got? Let's look at... We got the player's house. This carpet is definitely, I think, definitely hinting at the, you know, black and white, like the box arts. You got the white one with the black legendary on it. You got the black Pokemon Black with the white legendary on it. I think also, so one of the reasons, aside from the fact that we had, aside from the fact that we already basically had it leaked, you know, that Black White was being made, I noticed like here, Black White is really kind of like prominent. It's very like kind of in your face, the hints for it. Meanwhile, Gold and Silver, I think, is like more subtle, more subtly hinted at. You could say like between the curtains and kind of like the overall color of this rug, that's your Gold and Silver in this house. You could. That, and also as you're going down the stairs, I don't think I can really... I can't really open that. No. Guess I can't open that here. But as you're going down the stairs from the player's room, there's a couple of frames. I should have checked. I should have checked. I'll grab it. Grab it from here then. Nope. Alright, now I can pull those. Wherever those want to be. Alright, yeah, so as you go down from the player's room, there's these 2 frames on the wall. And if you know, as you're walking down, you're going to actually see that they're actually metallic. So they're, you know, gold and silver frames. It's very subtle. And yeah, off in the player's room, there's also another black and white rug. So, you know, black and white, I think, is shown more prominent. And another way that it's more prominent is, you know, with the DLC, Indigo Disc, Blueberry Academy, they straight up said, you know, it's an Unova. So the Unova is very like in your face, and that's one of the reasons I think that black and white is definitely Unova, black white, I think is definitely coming before Johto, because it is so in your face. It's very much more prominent than Johto is So I think like the Johto references are going to build up a little later. But for now, we've got black and white being the more prominent thing. Let's see. No, I didn't have anything more for black and white. But yeah. And another point is just like the ZA starters. So I think the reason why they did 2 Johto, doubled up on Johto, is because, you know, if we're playing Johto later, having it set up like this means that it's less likely that you're going to have played through a game with an Unova starter already. And so Unova coming sooner than Johto, this puts more time between the time that you would have played with, you know, Johto versus, you know, playing with Johto starters later. Granted, they're probably not going to be the starters that you choose from. It's going to feel like less fresh that you've used them and have looked at Johto if they do Johto now and then do Johto later down the line. Versus, you know, maybe you played with Tepig, but, you know, Black-White comes soon and yeah, you know, here's Tepig again. So I think the pacing, the timing, the way they have these things arranged, I think is also indicative. So yeah, I think Black-White's going to come ahead of Johto, because Black-White is, you know, Unova's being hammered a lot harder. This also buys them more time, assuming that we're doing 4-year generations. So, you know, you assume like 4 years from when ZA releases is when we're going to get the next Legends game. Meanwhile, I mean, who knows what the fuck Ilka's been up to in the meantime. We're assuming Black-White, so that should be out sooner. So, yeah, I feel like pretty sure this is like the schedule we're going to be looking at. It's going to be Gen 10, and then probably the DLC, then Black-White, then Johto, and then maybe DLC. And 5-year generations would be interesting. It'd be quite a switch up. A little overdue. But speaking of Gen 10, let's look at Gen 10. So I am like sure now, I believe that this blue and yellow is Gen 10's colors. And yeah, this stupid blue and yellow. And my main like evidence that have sold me for this is this kitchen right here. Cause look at these towels. These mismatched blue and yellow towels. One of them has waves on it. And this one is just like, you would think like, what the fuck is that? But it's this tile work up here. You see these little small dots? They are these small dots that are in the corner of these. And then the cross, or the plus sign, is this thing here. This fan ship here. So this towel is like referring to this tile work. Or the tile work's referring to this towel. And that symbol is a Greek windmill. And so like we suspected when we saw that the files for Gaia were Gaia K and N, it's like it's winds and waves, you know, Kaze and Nami. So yeah, winds and waves, blue and yellow. It's right here. It's all spelled out. So finally found it. We got our colors. Waves being yellow is an interesting choice, but I guess blue would have been a little too, like, on the nose. Ah, I forgot I had this. Yeah. Pokemon K, Pokemon N, yeah. Kaze, Nami, winds and waves. So, we got it. And you can see more, like, hints at it, you know, the blue and yellow. And the Tropius on the door. I think, you know, Tropius is going to be, I think, in Gen 10. And I think that's because Greece is one of the countries in Europe that produces bananas. So it's like Portugal and Spain, I guess. But I think that's like the connection that they were going for there. Oh, it wasn't. No, no. I mean, I am hoping that it's not that it's not going to be like Cerulege and Armor Rouge, but I'm really hoping not. I'm really, really hoping not. But it wouldn't surprise me, especially when they're doing like Greek gods. I guess it makes too much sense, actually. As much as it pains me that they're just going to be two men. Oh, yeah. I hope it's not. But it's probably just going to be two men. Agony. Watch it be like Zeus and Poseidon. Oh. Oh, that's it, isn't it? It's Zeus and Poseidon. Oh, that pains me so much. Third version could be Hades. It's Zeus and Poseidon. Oh. Oh, dear. I mean, yeah. Oh. That hurts. That hurts. Oh, that hurts too much. Oh. Oh. Oh, that hurts. It's gonna be two men. It's just gonna be two men. Oh, God legendaries. Oh, two men God legendaries. Well, that hurts. Okay. I want to say that, you know, maybe I'm wrong because the blue one is winds and the yellow one is waves, but they might just swap it like the frickin' black and white legendaries, and oh my God, it hurts. It hurts so much. Oh God, that is painful. You know what? Let's look at Nemona's house. Nemona's house it's very empty actually. Nemona, your life sucks. But this is one of my most favorite hidden little like hint details, and that's these curtains, blinds. These blinds back here. I love these blinds because it's just it's the Pokemon home colors in Nemona's home. It's like, that's such a stupid pun, and I fucking love it. I fucking love this pun right here. It's a Pokemon home. Oh, Game Freak, you're funny. Game Freak is funny. Oh. Oh, it hurts. Okay. Yeah. Pokemon home blinds. Another, I think, what might be, I don't like haven't put in too much heavy on this, but Nemona's furniture is also kind of gold and silver between the rug and these. Might be a stretch. I mean, it is kind of like a tan beige, but it is a little gold and silverish. But more importantly, in her house are these pillows here. I mean, we already know that it's Greece, but those pillows are just straight up like the Greek flag. You know, blue, white, blue, white, blue. Blue, white, blue, white, blue. Yeah, so they were hinting. And it's like, everybody still like doubts that it's going to be Greece. It's right here. It's spelled out on the couch. And, you know, we know diving's coming back, and that was being hinted on the wall over here. Nemona is the annoying friggin' rival who always wants to battle. You know, she's just like, oh, you love battling, right? No, You love battling, right? No. I was like, yeah, nah, go fuck off. So yeah, we got that. This I wonder about. Like, why are they teasing friggin' Ash Greninja? And it turns out like the Mega has nothing to do with Ash Greninja. Is Ash Greninja gonna be in ZA? Or is this just their little homage after they decide they're going to delete the damn thing? It's weird. Oh yeah. Yeah, Are her parents like just supposed to? They work like another region or something. They could be in Gen 10. That could we could get that crossover. Oh, I have this. Yeah. So this I got this from Soul's Twitter. So you can see on this map, basically like the area that would have to be Sinjo. Kitakami's around here. Yeah. Kitakami's like this area, so it's actually closer to Sinnoh than it is to Johto. And I mean, I'm sure part of that was so they can put in some Sinnoh, you know, he's sweet stuff in there. But could we also be looking at like a Sinjo game instead of a Johto? Could that be a thing? That would be interesting and would also open us up to finally getting stuff for the Gen 4 starters. Have something different. Maybe also Kanto, but... So, that could be a thing. Yeah. We could get a Legend Sinjo. And that would get... But although, I would prefer if they would do Johto, because I really want us to see Ekritique. I would really like to see Ekritique. Maybe they'll have us like start an Ekritique and we can like journey to Sinnoh or something. I don't know. I mean, Ekritique and then... Ooh, Ekritique into Sinjo? That would be nice. Start at Ekritique and something. I don't know. Be something different. Yeah. Sinnoh isn't very appealing in the first place, so we don't really need more of it. But, I don't know. I wonder where these Legends games are headed with all this, you know, starter mismatching that they're doing. Especially if ZA is gonna, like, pretty much be doubling up on starters and all. Although, granted, they don't have regional forms. I don't know. I think Legends is gonna get weird. Because as of Legends Arceus, I think we had this indication. I mean, I thought this was going to be for the next like two games after it, but I think both the pink and the green were both for ZA. And it was like pink is, you know, base game and green is the DLC. And that's partly because the green is, I think, referring to Crown Tundra as like the unifying Galar color, I think. And so I don't think they had anything planned for Legends after this at the time that, you know, Legends Arceus was done. So who knows what their plans are for after ZA, where Legends is going to go. I think this is as far as they had figured out. So we can go like completely like off, you know. We can go completely off and you know, not even reference these two games anymore. Who knows? That's probably going to be another thing to look out for. Trust me, color seeing people can see that they're pink and green, okay? Just trust me. It's pink and green. I think those two books were a hint at. I don't think they had planned that far ahead. Actually, I think those two books were for ZA and not actually for anything after it, which kind of like makes more sense because if you think about it, that would have been like planning out what, like a whole decade ahead, and that might be too much, really. I think it would have made, especially you got like staff turnover and all that. I think they had only planned like on to the next game, which would have been like 4 years, and then they're gonna figure out the next one. Yeah. So I think that this at this time they had only planned on to the next game, and so the two books were actually just ZA and Mega Dimension, which makes me wonder, does that mean that if I'm right about that, and it is just ZA and Mega Dimension, then does that mean that there really isn't another DLC? Or is, like, if there is another like DLC, is it just like a secret second part to Mega Dimension that they didn't tell us about? Or maybe we are just gonna get like Petra Run episodes, basically. So if I'm right, and this is EA in the DLC, then there might not be another formal $30 DLC, which fantastic. Who wants to pay another $30 on this game? But we might still get more. I think as a part of like a bundle, maybe, or just mini kind of smaller free DLCs after it, maybe. Yeah. Book theory is fun, but there's only so much you can read from this. Do you like book theory though? Yeah. I think that's about it. This is another one I wonder about is Rayfort, whatever her name is. Let's see. She's got, this. Let's zoom in. We've got this amalgamation of the combination of the legendary birds. It looks like, because it's got, the three different colors, like yellow from Zapdos, red from Moltres, blue from Articuno. It doesn't have Articuno's tail, despite looking largely Articuno-like. So this seems to like reference like all three, really. And primarily Articuno, though. And then we got like Suicune, not even Suicune pants. It's Suicune-ish, but if you look at it, her pants are basically like walking wake pants. She just has walking wake pants on. All the rest of her shit is freaking Alola. So, and I think even like her glasses, I was like looking at her glasses trying to figure out what they were. And I think, oh, come on. No. I think her glasses are like referencing Ultra Necrozma, actually, because of the gold and these little like teeth from its mouth. I think her glasses are referencing Ultra Necrozma. And she's got Tapu Koko on her wrist here. She's got Lunala on her belt. She's got Marshadow up in her hair. And like the dumbest thing ever is that Marshadow and Tapu Koko aren't even available in Scarlet and Violet. It's like, and there's Ultra Necrozma, obviously, but this is very subtle, so could be wrong. She's weird. But yeah, like you got all these freaking legendaries to choose from, and you pick two things that are not even in the game. What are you doing, lady? And we knew that she had like a whole international criminal background thing going on, as that's what Ku told us. But we didn't see any of that in Scarlet and Violet, so could we possibly see her in ZA with the Alola stuff? Given all this Alola crap she's got going on? I don't know. Yeah, she does. I like her design. She's a fun design. I mean, I think she could be in ZA just because the legendary's showing up. I mean, she seems to have a thing for all the Alola stuff, so she might show up for, you know, the Tapus and be in connection with them, considering she was the one who put us on the quest for the Treasures of Ruin. Or, yeah, that's what they're called. She's the one who had us go after those four, so she could also be the one who has us go after the Tapus. It could be some. She could be like basically replicating her role from Scarlet and Violet and sending us on another batch of legendaries. I think that could be her role. And also, I think returning from Scarlet and Violet would be Larry, of course. Already gone over that because he was hinted as being in. Yeah. Basically, I think she could wind up being, again, looker for legendaries, I guess. So, I think she might show up for that. I don't have anything else to really cover. I'm, like, holding out on, doing my, charts, redoing my charts until we see the rest of the stones, because this has been kind of a fuck-up. Let me actually open the PSD version of that so I can move Articuno around. Let's figure out where Articuno... There it is. Yeah, so I put Articuno here, but I think this is actually a Lapras stone. Because... yeah, I don't like having to move my stuff around. But yeah, you can see with the stone, it's got the blue, it's got the dark blue, like Lapras' spots, and it's got the purple, all the purple, like her shell. So I think that might actually be a Lapras stone, just in case, thinking like maybe Mega Articuno pulls some of the purple from Galarian Articuno, which would make sense also with the theory that all the regional forms just have the same Mega as the regular forms. I'm thinking. So it would make sense if some of the Megas like reference both. So it might be Lapras, which would go with my theory about like all the Galar references and them doing like the Galar G-Max but Megas. Or it could be Articuno and it references both the regular Articuno and the Galarian one with the purple. But that's also not really the right blue for Articuno either. The dark one. Granted, I don't think this is the right light blue for Lapras, so I don't know. This stone is throwing me for a loop, and it's really, really frustrating. And again, this maybe Arbok stone. I don't know. That's all I can ever say is I don't know. Just everything. So really looking forward to when we get the stones data mine. That's like the biggest thing when we finally get that information, is seeing what these stones, and I think that will finally maybe move more people onto this mirror theory, because I think we're going to see that a lot of the base game stones resemble these stones from the DLC trailer. Yeah. I think we're going to see more of them resemble these. So we'll see. That's going to open a whole new batch of theorizing, and I'm going to be way ahead of the curve. Man, I hope, you know, I'm not itching for the data mine, but I am kind of hoping it comes soon, partly so people stop whining about how nothing ever happens. It's kind of impressive that it hasn't come out yet, that, nothing's leaked yet. Because I think it is kind of late. It is kind of late to start leaking at this point. Normally it's like, yeah, them. Normally we would have like images from somebody playing by now, but it seems that they finally wisened up and have tightened the delivery schedule, I guess, because we haven't gotten anything yet. No, Pokemon's always adapting, trying to get ahead of this. We're gonna finally reach a point where leaks are like rare again, I suppose. And we're gonna be relying on people like Koo who have, inside info. No more Terralico hanging over us. No more getting data mines 2 weeks ahead. They already stopped putting the demos out before release because freaking data mine those two. and then the Switch 2 is apparently impossible to hack, so we might never get data mines from that. It might just take a few years. I don't know. We're entering a different time. With Gen 10, we're gonna be entering a different time, I think. The whole leak scene is just gonna change. And what makes me sad about it though, not being able to data mine them, is that we are not going to be able to see cut content or unused stuff like those stones in Scarlet and Violet, which I really think were just the Sinistea and Bronzor fragments. People disagree with me adamantly, but I think those were just Sinistea and Bronzor fragments before they switched them to that stupid item system. But we won't see things like that if we can't data mine anything from the Switch 2. And there's going to be a lot of, secret cut things that we're not going to be able to even see hints of. And that's saddening because that's really fascinating to see those. So hopefully somebody can manage to hack the Switch 2 soon so we can start getting those things. Otherwise, we're going to be left dry for a while, and it's going to be a little sad. I don't know. We'll see. But in any case, I think I've officially broken my record of, 4 hours, and we're going on like 5 now, so I should probably wrap up here. Thank you all for enduring fishing and colors with me. This was fun. Next time, we should be catching Squirtle and going over the actual background localization of all, with Hey You Pikachu that I wanted to talk about like ages ago. And we can finally wrap up Hey You Pikachu and not look at it ever again and never have to touch the megaphone thing and not ever have to run around in a box on a fucking another errand. And the life will be wonderful. And we'll play Pokemon Snap instead. Yep. So, thanks. I'll wrap up there.